What's good? Up jumps the boogie. It's the boy, the man with the plan, Mr. KP, Mr. Parker. Today I got the lovely Chirs here rocking with me. I ain't got no king, ain't got no savage. Got my homegirl in the building with me. What's up?
Leveled up again.
You know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying? All right. We do got two guests in the building. We have Miss Alicia to the left of me.
Come on now.
Alicia. Okay, you know what I'm saying? I'm in here. You know what I'm saying? We got the beautiful ladies in the house tonight. I am the only gentleman here today, but you know that's not no problem.
It's okay. Love it that way.
So ladies, go ahead and introduce yourselves.
I'm first. Okay. I am Alicia Jasmina. I you know, it's kind of difficult when people ask me like, well, what do you do? Because I feel like the list is so long.
Yeah, it's okay. She is a singer, songwriter, dancer, creative director, choreographer, author, real estate agent, and podcast host. She ain't want to say it, but it's on my paper. Yeah, she trying to look at my. She looking at my phone trying to see what I'm reading. Now, don't worry about what's going on over here. So go ahead, tell the people what's you got all these, you know, woman of many talents. Are you a master of some?
I was gonna say, yeah.
No, yeah. I mean, if I had to say, I don't know if I'm like a master of anything, but if it's one thing that's on there that I know I can make money off of any day of the week, it would be the dancing part.
Okay.
Everything else, I mean, okay, so I've been dancing since I was 4. That's like where I got my start,
Impressive.
like just professionally. Thanks. Well,
now, what did you start dancing? Like, what was your dance?
Traditional West African.
Okay.
Wow.
So you started off at 4?
Mm-hmm.
Nice.
Yeah. We didn't have no money growing up, and we didn't have no money growing up, and my mom was really, 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 really resourceful. Like, she was really good at finding free things, you know, in our community for us to do. Mm-hmm. And my mom has a performing arts background, so she just always found like free programs and, you know, things for us to do in the community. We used to I had a stage mom, so she always had us on stage, but she got us in African dance with the Kuumba dancers and drummers of Tampa. I don't know if you guys have heard of them. They're pretty much like the only ones that do that here. But I started dancing with them at 4, and I was dancing with them professionally by middle school.
Nice. So are you African or
no?
You just got the African dance?
I'm just black. I'm black from Tampa. I'm from here
and celebrating her heritage.
Okay.
Yeah, no, it was a beautiful thing. You know, like when I was in school and younger and I was performing, like I was kind of embarrassed about it because, you know, we would wear these crazy costumes and, you know, do these crazy wild dances. And like when I would go back to school people would pick on me, like, because they would see me performing and then they would kind of, and so I was a little bit embarrassed about it. But now as an adult, I'm like, wow, like that was dope. Like that was a really dope experience. So yeah.
That's what's up. So looks like you create Afro, it says Beat Bay?
Afrobeats Bay.
So, I know what Afro beats are.
I do too. I mean, I know that part.
Bay is what would make me be like, huh? What's that?
I guess. Yeah.
Okay, so educate me.
Right.
Okay.
Everybody just looking at you like.
Educate me. So Afrobeats Bay is just like, I guess not an alter ego. It's just kind of like who I am. Like I created my dance company. Initially it was Afrofusion Tampa, and I changed it because I was running it as Afrofusion Tampa for a couple of years, and I was just basically marketing myself as a dancer choreographer. I was teaching classes several days a week, and you know, booking choreography gigs, performance gigs, things like that. But recently I decided to change it to Afrobeats Bay because I didn't want to link the Tampa to it anymore.
Yeah.
And Bay is just, you know, like Bay. Like I'm a girl, I'm cute, you know, I'm Bay, whatever. Afrobeats is my thing.
Snack.
So,
okay.
You know, yeah. So Afrobeats Bay, it kind of just made sense. It sounded catchy. So I was like, all right, we're just gonna run with it.
So what inspired the Bay? What inspired you to want to drop the Tampa and rebrand yourself?
I have this thing where I just want to be global. You know, and I want to be global. I don't want to limit myself to Tampa, Florida. I didn't. Like if I'm trying to market myself in a different part of the world, I really didn't want the Tampa, you know, attached to my business. It was me wanting to kind of just, I just wanted to grow. And, you know, the Bay thing is just, you know, I'm a female and, you know, I'm young, I'm cute. And that's,
you Bay.
Yeah.
That's pretty much it. Okay.
That's all.
Right.
It was really just for the catchiness of it. I didn't really think that deeply into it. It was just like, you know, okay, this is a catchy little thing. So, you know, whatever.
Okay.
Beautiful.
It works.
Yeah.
On to one of your, many other talents. You have a self-published book, Little Black Girl's Book of Poems. So go ahead. A few things I'm gonna need from you right now. You know what I'm saying? One,
I should have brought it.
I was gonna ask you.
I think I have a copy in the car, but it's too late to probably go.
It's
My bad. Dang, I should have just brought it in here.
I was gonna ask you.
Rush.
What do you know? Can you remember a poem?
Ooh. I could probably pull it up.
Yeah, I'm saying.
Let me see. Give me just a second.
That part should come through.
I should have been prepared.
It's okay.
You should know a KP. You got poetry.
Yeah, I mean. That's true.
Are you a poet?
Yeah, I try.
Ooh,
he is.
Let me find out.
I try.
Amongst many other talents that KP has.
I'm okay.
He's being modest.
He is being humble.
I have to be.
Oh, humble KP.
We're gonna have to get one of your poems too.
Oh man. It won't be for Little Black.
Do it.
Taking a whole nother turn.
Right, yeah.
You do erotic poetry?
It's just, I wouldn't say it's erotic. It's just my personal preference or my experience.
That would make it more interesting, though.
I mean, it's just kind of who I am.
It is what it is.
A little erotic.
If we're speaking, I would read
relations.
Ain't nobody got to know who wrote it.
All right. Well, we gonna skip over the poem book, but
I'm sorry.
No, it's fine. It's totally fine. I was just trying to, I pulled your card. You wrote a book.
Talk about it.
Yeah, go ahead. So, what inspired the book? Tell us, a little bit of what it's about.
So I've always had a lot of book ideas in me. I still do. I just been kind of procrastinating about like writing certain things, but at the time I wrote this book, I was actually I don't want to use the word homeless. That sounds so bad. I was living with my grandmother. I guess I was displaced at the time because I was kind of going through a rough time in my career as a real estate agent, and I was just going through a rough time in general. Like I was going through a separation, and I decided to move in with my grandmother, and it was just, writing this book was like therapeutic for me because it's a Little Black Girl's Book of Poems. It's a collection of like affirmational and esteeming like poems. So at the time I was writing these poems, and I was also like, encouraging myself, esteeming myself, building myself back up at the same time. Okay. And I don't know, I just tapped into a part of me that, that went back as far as childhood, as far as some of the deep rooted.
I was going to say, it started with you being the little black girl.
I am the little black girl.
That's crazy.
Yeah.
I just started yoga like 2 weeks ago. So the fact that you're talking about like affirmations and all of that,
self-esteem,
it's crazy.
Yeah, no, that's always been like, I've always been a very spiritual person.
Hello,
period. But
she slid it in so smooth.
No,
I was like, wait, is that a part of what she said?
Yeah, no, I have. Like, I remember being young. Like, I always journaled. Since I was, like, really young. And I remember, like, writing, like, letters to God and my prayers down at, like, 8 years old. You know what I'm saying?
That's what's up.
Yeah. So, I'm like, it only makes sense for me to write books because I have all these journals just with me pouring my heart and soul out. Right. But, no, the poems are essentially, my mom made us, like, memorize like Maya Angelou and poems like that, and we used to perform. She would make us, and I say make because my mom used to make us do a lot of things.
Okay.
We would have to like memorize like Phenomenal Woman and like perform it at like family functions, and like we would wear the African garb and perform that poem. But if you really listen to that poem, if you really speak to it, it really does. It's like I don't know, it's ministry of sort. Like she's really, speaking deep into, young women and women in general. So I had the same spirit when I wrote that book. It was just a collection of me writing these poems that ideally girls would memorize and they would become a part of their consciousness, a part of their belief system, a part of their truth. And yeah, that's kind of where that came from.
Okay. All right. Look at right, you know what I'm saying? I'm a little intrigued over here. What's going on? So, since you are a singer and a songwriter, what type of music do you like writing, and what's your favorite genre?
So I kind of came up off of neo soul. Like that was just always a genre I loved because my mom loved it, and my mom she dated a jazz singer for a long time too. So like my stepdad growing up, like we would go to jazz clubs as like children. We would be the only kids in there. My mom would have us all dressed up. I have two sisters. It was just the three of us. Lit. Yeah, right. And we'll be in these adult jazz clubs as kids. So the neo soul, the jazz was always like a part of me. But since that style of music is a little antiquated right now,
jazz or the neo soul? I
would say the neo soul. I mean, I don't know. Jazz is not the most popular music in the world,
I love it on jazz. Literally, I've grown up like from 8 years old up until before 20 years old, traveling the road, driving with my granddad, and all he played was jazz.
I love it.
Before 94.1 became what it was.
Mm-hmm.
WSJT. Hello.
I'm not from Tampa, so I don't know what they're talking
about. From Tampa, South Florida to Georgia.
Yeah.
It literally, that's what you could ride to. 94.1.
Right? They started humming it. Like,
yes. I'm telling you.
Yeah. That was the vibe. But I don't really think that I have a particular genre of the music that I create because I get inspired by so many different things.
Mm-hmm.
So I think just depending on the mood that I'm in when I write, that's kind of what happens. Yeah, because I kind of don't. I've made the mistake in the past of writing based on what I thought people wanted to hear, and I spent like the first year and a half, 2 years writing music that I thought other people wanted to hear, and I've kind of started over in my music journey, to be honest with you, and I'm just like, I'm gonna create just for me. I don't give a fuck what people want to hear. I'm just gonna.
If I knew which one of these buttons was a bomb, I.
You said
no, that's not it. That's not
I can't curse.
Oh no, that's not it either. Damn, I'm just.
I was about to say you done made me interested. I want to hear what it sounds like. Can we play?
It's a bomb. It's a bomb on here somewhere. Hold on, I got you. Hold on.
There you go.
That was for you. That was for you.
You were doing it for you.
Oh, yeah. See, we hadn't got lost in what was going on anyway. But yeah, with the writing part, I'm a writer myself, and I think a lot of the times everybody fall into that. Oh, nobody want to hear this. Let me try to figure out what they want to write or what they want to listen to. You know what I'm saying? But when it comes from the heart, that's when it's what I'm saying. That thing be genuine. So how long you been writing?
About going on 3 years now. It hasn't been that long. Like I've sang. Actually, I'm lying. I've been writing since, I guess it's two different parts of that journey. So I started recording music my junior year in high school.
Okay.
And I would write hooks for like local rappers. Okay. And that's like all I was doing. Like just writing hooks. I wasn't really writing like full songs. It was just, can you get on this? Can you write this hook? And that's all I was doing. That was in high school, but it was just about 3 years ago when I started working on my own project. Somebody approached me and they wanted to sign me. It was like a small independent record label. Yeah, I mean, it was a startup record label.
Okay.
But they forced me to write, and they was like, look, you're going to be writing your own songs. Like, it ain't in the budget for us to get no writers right now. So I was like, I don't know if I'm good at this, but I got better as I went.
And that's what's up. So do you have music on, like, Tidal, Apple?
I don't have any music out yet because, again, professionally, that agreement or that arrangement that I had with the record label, it didn't work out. We went our separate ways, and so it's like that music was kind of like stuck, and then on top of that, and I definitely think God was had his hand in this. The hard drive that all my music was on got damaged.
Wow.
Like I had like 10 songs, like, and it was damaged, and I was like, dang. And around that same time, me and him had decided to, shortly after that happened, me and him had decided to go our separate ways. So then I kind of started over.
Okay.
And I've been recording, but you know how artists are, like we're very like
critical of your own work.
Yeah. And I decided I don't want to rush it. I used to be like, I'm gonna have an EP out before the end of the year, and now I'm just like,
it'll happen when it happens. That's what's up. So right now, if you had to choose, who's your go-to artist that you play when it's a good day, bad day, anything?
Recently, I've really been on Victoria Monet.
Don't know. I gotta write that one down. Hold on.
I really like Ari Lennox.
Oh, that's yeah.
Oh, okay.
Victoria Monet, she hasn't like blown up yet, but she's dope. Like her writing credits, MONET, right?
Is it MONE?
Like Janae Monet.
I think it's ET.
Monet sounds
Victoria Monet
M-O-N-E-T or MONET.
Yeah.
Okay. Well, we'll figure it out. Anyway.
She's been a writer. She's been writing for all of your favorites. You know, a lot of songs.
Name one of my favorites, bae.
Oh shit.
Please.
I'm sure. I believe she's written for Beyonce. Damn, I can't even name people right now. I'm not gonna lie. I'm having a bit of a brain fart. But I really like Chloe and Halle as well. Like, I really love.
Okay, so Chloe, Halle, cool, because they up under Beyonce. But if you tell me she done wrote for like somebody like Janae
Kalani, that's right.
She wrote for Kalani.
She did a song with Kalani.
Whoa.
Yeah, it's got touch me. I'm over here promoting.
Oh, touch me. That one.
Yeah.
Okay.
Oh, okay. I haven't heard that yet. But
yeah, I mean, a lot of my favorite artists, I feel like they're not like fully mainstream. You know, they haven't like hit their height of their career.
But I really feel like those be the best artists.
Me too.
True,
before they go mainstream, before they're forced to be in those type of environments where they're like, okay, I'm under so much pressure. Let me just, I'm gonna just put this out.
Yeah,
like,
that's
whatever it is. Like, I feel like
they
are their best before.
Yeah, that's why I get down with Sabrina Claudio. I don't know if you guys.
I love Sabrina
I
Claudio.
heard that name before.
Yeah, Alina Baraz.
Yeah, now that's my bad.
Yeah,
I was about to say
like
put me on, but
that's
Alina.
me all day.
Yeah,
sultry R&B vibe. That's
right. Sultry R&B. Yeah, if I had to say what I would say sultry R&B comes the closest. Yeah.
Okay.
Y'all dropping names. I'm just listening. I wrote down Victoria Monet, and y'all start throwing out other names.
Add
I couldn't,
Alicia to the playlist. Period.
Oh,
she said she ain't on that. She said she ain't on that. I was gonna say
very soon. I'll be prepared next time.
Okay, so just one more thing, really quick. You're the host of Compound Talk podcast. So what's your role, and how did you get into that?
So Compound Talk is a newer podcast. The people who do that are in a lot of ways affiliated with like Team Fetty. You guys ever heard of them? Like Tanji?
Yeah.
So it's like that whole crew. So the way I got started with that was the guy, his name is Poe. That's like his podcast. And I reached out to him years ago to manage me as an artist, and I really wasn't ready. You know, I was like, I want a manager, but, you know, I really wasn't ready at the time. But, you know, me, I still try to make moves or whatever. Yeah. And so a few years went by, and then he reached back out to me. He's like, hey, I got this podcast. I want you to come and be a guest. And so I was like, I don't know if I'm really ready to be a guest yet. I feel like I'm still trying to get a few things. I want to have something to sell. Like, that was my thought process. Like, I need to have something I want to sell and promote. And at the time I didn't feel that way. So he was like, well, still just pull up and see what we got going on. So I pulled up, and I was just kind of observing, and I started talking to him, and I'm like, you guys need a female on your show. I'm like, to kind of balance out these energies a little bit. And he was like, well, yeah, we actually been discussing that. And I was like, well,
there you are.
I'm your girl. And so that's kind of how that happened. We shot a full season. Unfortunately, I'm not sure if that season's going to come out, because I think after the first season, they determined they wanted the quality of the show to be a little bit different than what it was. And so they're in the process of basically revamping.
Yeah, you did a whole season?
After a whole season?
Yeah, we did like 40 episodes.
What?
And not one gonna come out?
Well, there's been a few out. There's only one out with me, which I'm okay with, because that was a learning process for me. First of all, I feel like I spilled way too much of my own tea. And like, I was like, damn, like I said some shit that
now we gotta go check you out, right? We gonna listen and be like,
yeah. So I feel like doing season 1 was a just a learning lesson for me as a host, period. That was my first time doing something like that. All I know is I know how to talk, and that was it. So I felt like I was qualified, but there's so many other things to consider. And so, yeah, I'm looking forward to us kind of, you know, jumping back on that.
All right. Anything new out there that you're working on that you have coming up?
Yes. So my background is in real estate. You know, I've always been in sales. But I had my license for like 6 years, and then earlier this year I decided not to renew my license because truth be told, I don't like selling real estate. I didn't like it at all. I was doing that to make the money to then put back into my
career or
the things I really wanted to do.
Mm-hmm.
And after 6 years, I'm like, I've spent a lot of time. You know, my plan was this, but how it played out was I just spent a whole lot of time doing something I really didn't want to do. And so I'm like, you know what? I'm just walking away.
Can I ask a question?
Yeah, go ahead.
Was there no way to figure out how real estate could work for you?
To incorporate it in what you do.
In regards to it benefiting for you? Like, because I know my mom herself literally just invested in like her first pieces of real estate. Although I know how busy she is and what she really have in mind, what she started with, which was a home daycare, you know, that fed her pretty well.
Right.
But
so I wasn't an investor. I was a real estate agent. And to be honest with you,
you can't do that part-time.
Requires a lot of time.
Mm-hmm.
It requires, and it's like if you do, and the reason, like I made money in real estate, but I didn't make a lot of money in real estate because from when I wasn't passionate about it, I didn't love it. You know, there would be times where I would be going full steam, and then there would be times I'm like, fuck this, I don't want to do this. And so there's that constant, like, you know, going hard and then not going hard, like that didn't really get me, it didn't really position me because I never really wanted to do it. I was doing it for all the wrong reasons.
Felt a little forced.
And that's also the type of industry it is, though.
It's very competitive. Like you cannot slack off or you just not going to eat. It's too many real estate agents out here.
You don't separate yourself from everybody else. You forget it. You swim in the ocean with the rest of them.
Yeah, but I decided, like, after doing real estate and having that experience and seeing how much time it required of me, I'm like, you know what, I still believe in multiple streams of income. I still believe that I don't want to just be an artist and just try to make my money as an artist because everything can be up and down. So I'm like, you know, my stream of income that I guess for me it would be equivalent to like my corporate side or whatever is I decided to get into e-commerce. And I decided I wanted to drop shipping was something I looked into, but then I'm like, I want to have my own products, like my own personal brand.
Yeah, I did the homework on drop shipping, and it's intense.
That's fire.
I mean, it's
it really is.
It is. You gotta be everything. Everything is everything requires you know that initial investment, but instead of drop shipping other people's products, I decided I wanted to create my own. So I am working on my own brand of products. I have some candles in production right now, some candles that, you know, I put, you know, a lot of thought into. I've always wanted to have my own candle line, and so I have my first candles coming out very soon.
Are they like organic, aromatherapy?
Right. Soy, like, do they set the mood? What's cracking now?
I'm gonna show you guys this. Y'all are gonna be very you might, and I did not plan on.
She trying to be all modest. She over here just blushing. She's like, well,
no, I did not plan on sharing this. This was gonna be something that I really didn't want.
Create a vibe with Bae, with the aromatherapy.
I was finna say, you know what I'm saying, but if it's something you want to hold off on, we ain't gonna force it now. You know
no. I just didn't plan on it because I'm weird.
Bae, please.
I'm weird because I feel like sometimes, like when people know who's behind something, like sometimes people don't support you.
Well, you know, keep it to yourself. Then keep it to yourself. It's okay. It's all right. It's we ain't gonna don't feel the pressure now.
Because I am excited about it. I am.
As you should be.
I
As you should.
too comment about that subject alone. However, I will say share what you want.
I actually do want to share. You know, it's okay.
Okay, here we go.
I'll share. So my candle is here.
Let me open my IG. So
I just let you
see. As soon as she say.
And it's a whole like.
Oh, okay. I see what you're doing, sis. I see what you're doing.
OMG. So let me tell you this. I just went to an event in Orlando less than a month ago, and they were selling, or they made their own candles and stuff. Their presentation wasn't even like this. Like, you know.
Well, that's what.
Well, that's just the mock-up. They're in production right now, but that's just a mock-up of.
I get what you're saying.
Yeah.
However, just the presentation of is everything to me.
All right. Yeah. So real quick, we got to get into a segment here. It's called Out of Pocket with Parker. I present you with
oh my gosh.
I present you with the situation, and y'all let me know who's out of pocket. There's no right or wrong. Everybody is entitled to their own opinions in this place. So, you know, real quick, I'm gonna play a little theme music, get the party started. You know what I'm saying? All right, so We finna go ahead and get it started real quick. So there was this guy. His fiance's ex had died.
Whoa.
Now, apparently they were really good friends. They dated and then they decided to be friends afterwards or whatever. And then he ended up passing away. She was distraught. Apparently, she ended up leaving him to go stay at her sister's to grieve for 3 weeks.
Oh.
She then returned to her future husband, still hurt, still trying to figure out how she can cope with her grief. And she presented an idea. She said she wanted to get his name tattooed on her.
How, Sway?
This is days before their wedding.
What?
So he said he was going to put it on pause, move the date back. He went online to try to see if he was wrong because she was flipping out like, no, I should be able to do this and this, that, and the third. People were saying he wasn't wrong. I really didn't read nobody that said he was, wrong for doing what he did. But, again.
For pushing it back.
So who going first?
So I just wanted to know who was out of pocket in the situation. Is it the woman for feeling the way that she feels about her ex, or is it the man for feeling the way he feels about her?
That bitch is out of pocket. I'm gonna let me pull my wait. I ain't even got no pockets to pull out. However, she is all the way out the pocket.
Out the fuck.
Did it say
ain't no pocket?
Now, did it say where she wanted to put?
It don't even matter.
I'm just curious.
It don't even matter.
I'm just curious.
Right.
I don't even fuck with my baby daddy. And let's be clear, this last tattoo I got, that's a whole nigga. Let's be clear.
Okay.
But that's a nigga I met in this videography shit.
Okay.
Behind the camera I met.
So
a wholeheartedly nigga. This ain't nothing but, you know what I'm saying? Ain't never smashed a nigga or nothing like that. I'm talking about a nigga is pure. A nigga is, you know what I'm saying?
Okay.
A real ass nigga. And
just somebody you loved or love.
In a platonic.
I got love for this nigga.
In a platonic
no
way.
okay.
Yeah.
Well, I mean, it said
what
on her
happened,
wrist.
I ain't gonna go that far, but we gonna paint the city is all I'm gonna say.
Okay.
For sure.
But yeah,
But she out of pocket.
She said she's just gonna. Well, it said on her wrist, so it's just like you use your hands for
That's out of pocket.
everything.
I'm sorry.
that's a really,
You gonna see that
that's an
every time you
obvious
go to
spot.
reach.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
I think she's out of
Like
pocket.
wash your hands.
I don't
Like
care if it was your ankle or your thigh.
I agree.
You about
I
to
agree.
get married in how many weeks?
Days,
And you talking
not
about
even
you
weeks.
grieving about another nigga?
Yeah,
So
I mean,
clearly,
nah.
you still fucking that nigga or something. That
I mean,
nigga doing something
he's
for you.
dead. So
I
if she's
mean,
still fucking
you're
him, that's
absolutely
You just don't know the
But
emotion
less
behind
than,
it. Like,
Right,
that's
yeah.
what I'm trying to
less than 4 days ago,
process for.
he just gave her some money or something.
Man.
He done clapped them cheeks or something.
no.
I'm gonna let you know.
Okay. All right. Well, what about you,
Because a
Alicia?
nigga could clap these cheeks, don't get me wrong. However, she out of pocket. I'm going to tell you that.
I think it takes a really, really big-hearted person who has the ability to love somebody very, very deeply.
Correct.
To be able to love them despite the fact that they really, really love another man. Because at the end of the day, he has to keep in mind that she chose him.
Before.
Over.
I mean, yeah,
You're
before it
absolutely
was
right.
over, she chose him. So it's like, but you can't really judge how another person grieves death. You know what I'm
And that's my
saying?
point.
And, yeah, that would be hard. I can understand how that would be very hard and challenging for that man.
Let me ask you this, though. What about when you make a decision and you got to stand with that, though?
The 3
mean-
weeks is what got me.
Oh, they
you
were
could-
only together
see
for
what
3
I'm
weeks?
saying?
No. She left him to grieve for 3 weeks.
Oh,
They were
now
supposed to
Right,
get
yeah.
married.
That, I think she was out of pocket for that.
You're already with this guy.
Yeah.
This guy is already in the wind. You found out he died or some shit. Is how I'm taking it. You found out he died. You know what I'm saying?
It sounds to me like
Listen,
she loved him more than she loved the man
But
That
he
she was
didn't-
about to
but-
marry.
But,
Right,
but
yeah.
he did not say, "Hey, you got a child with this man. You
Man.
got a this. Your mom always comes and visits this man." Like it was none of that. It was strictly your ex.
Yeah.
He died. You're about to get married in X amount of weeks, and you chose to leave this nigga you about to marry in X amount of weeks to go grieve over this
Yeah,
last
that's-
nigga. The last nigga you left because he didn't do you right, but you with the new nigga. What?
She probably didn't even realize that she really wanted to be with the
What
other
happened
dude
is-
until he
Right,
passed
that part.
away.
Right.
No, fuck all of
it. Okay, all right.
We will all agree.
We got to move right. Yeah.
Just let the girl grieve how she needs to grieve.
No,
she out of pocket, but yeah. But anyway,
I don't know if I can stay with her though.
After that, 3 weeks.
I don't know if I can stay with her. I'll be like, babe, you're not the one.
A day,
I wish you the best.
A day or two, I can understand. Okay, cool. You wanna that shit. Yeah, it was cool. All right, that's fine. 3, you left me for 3 weeks.
I wish you the best.
But in addition to that, now you want to
a tattoo. Yeah, it's
you
done.
went and fucked his homeboy or something.
Process.
Like, what's really going on?
Wow,
I would have a serious problem with that.
I'm confused.
Anyway, all right, yeah, Chris, you go ahead and take over.
We're gonna talk to Miss Alicia.
Alicia.
Hello. So tell us a little bit about yourself.
So about myself.
She looking around like for notes. It's
you.
you.
I got that you're the founder and CEO.
Because I never know how to answer that question honestly. I just know how to answer it as far as like my intentions. If I'm meeting a new person or.
Well, you
can
3
tell
new
us
people right here.
Business
all right, it don't matter either way.
Business aspect.
So I'm a very
talking to the mic.
So I'm a very
put a little sultry voice on.
Nah, but I'm a very do it person. I don't do a lot of talking. If I say this is what I want or this is what I'm gonna do, then you better bet your buck on it. That's what I'm gonna do.
You gonna get it done.
You know what I'm saying?
Okay.
Most people don't even know that I'm a mom. I have a 6-year-old. Okay. That's besides the point, though. Because we have bigger objectives.
I mean, your kids are very important.
You're absolutely
and
right.
they play a part in your.
You're absolutely
your business,
right.
Your future. So.
However, there is nothing that I don't do that he does not know about. You know, so it could be things that his dad will try and hide, where I feel like, hey, this is what it is because this is how mommy is, and I'm straight up. Whatever it is, I'm gonna tell you what it is. Like,
so let me ask you, just in regards to your son, does he play a part in your apparel, your mafia apparel? Like, how does he?
So, I'd say yes and no. Yes, because ultimately I want him to grow up knowing that whatever he feels, he can act that out. Whatever he feels he's capable of, whatever he feels, he can exceed at, he can do that. Most times with us growing up, I'm a 90s baby. So, I have plenty family members where they feel like, hey, no, you can't do that. Or, hey, no, you got to go about it this way. You got to go to school first. You got to do this first, whatever. I'll be the one to show you, hey, you don't need any type of degree to literally start a business. If you got a plan, you can execute. You know what I'm saying? Absolutely. As long as you got a plan, you can execute. Yep. It's literally that simple. Get you a plan in motion, and you follow through with it. You follow that plan.
So tell us about your New Age Mafia.
So New Age Mafia, pretty much, it's something. It's crazy. Me and my best friend, literally, we were sitting somewhere in Temple Terrace, and we were just, smoking and just talking. We've always been the type to question things that seem not so right, or not just, if it don't seem like what it is, you got to question it. Like, it's hard to explain. I'm bad at explaining stuff, but if it didn't sit right, we question it, simply put. So me and my best friend, we sitting, he's a rapper and everything, and we're just going back and forth talking about different things. Ultimately, we come up with, we're sitting here and we're talking about, hey, I'm like, yo, it's crazy how, I sit here and I love Nana so much, but she just give me so much backlash, and it's just so much oomph when I tell how I feel with certain things. That pretty much opened my eyes to let me know that, hey, like, yeah, we are who we are as a young generation. However, the older crowd, they're going to feel how they feel. they're gonna move how they move. You know what I'm saying? Like, they know what they know, and they're literally set in their ways. Like, I go around my grandfolks every weekend to realize this. It's different things where we have different outlooks on, but you know, she feel how she feels, and that'll make her not like me for the day. Whole time we could disagree, and I still love you now the whole time, but you want to like kick me out the house. Like, I can't even sit here and literally edit videos for like 2 hours straight without you feeling like, oh, she just in a way. Oh, you 26 and you acting like you 13. What? Like, wait, hold up, Nana. Wait, pause. What happened, sugar? Like, what's going on? You know what I'm saying?
Talk about it.
Please. So, but ultimately, I realized that our grandparents, the older people we know, they gonna do things how they know, and they gonna be set in their ways and all of that
Different
good stuff.
That's all it is.
But ultimately, we gonna do things the way we know how.
Okay.
New Age Mafia, doing it the way we know how.
Doing it the new age.
That's because whether it's me doing it, I'm gonna do it how it works for me.
Yeah.
But I can't say it works the same for Alicia. You know what I'm saying? So, you know, it's like time goes on. We have to understand that the more the years go on, we're evolving. Things evolve. Yeah. You can't literally sit in the same place. You can't be content all your life.
Yeah.
One thing I'm never comfortable with, being content. That's not me.
Right.
Okay.
If I look uncomfortable, if I look unhappy, just know, boom, she not content. Perfect. That's the spot she should be in. She winning. That's how I want somebody to look at me. That's me.
Okay.
Never content.
So with
Always going at it.
with the New Age Mafia, when did you kind of branch out from that into the videography with the Pretty Thug?
So it's crazy because I've always known I've wanted to be in like I say innovating things in regards to apparel and wear and, you know, going outside. So outerwear, whatever you want to call it, from your socks to your underwear to your T-shirt, your whatever, your hoodie, like new age, tap in. But ultimately, Pretty Thug, I've been doing that. Just this year, I literally started making business moves in regards to New Age Mafia.
Okay.
So like just in March, say like last year, a lot of people won't even know I got arrested on a whole felony charge. I probably should be in jail right now. But based on my ducks being in a row, I beat that charge.
Okay.
That's nothing to me right now. So instead of me lingering on that date, I took that date, and this year I said, you know what? I'm not going to keep on sitting here and waiting for something to happen. I'm going to make it happen.
That's right.
And so I took that same date I got arrested on last year, and this year I made it my production date. So New Age Mafia, the same date I got arrested on in 2019, 2020, that same date, I don't care about the arrest.
Change the meaning.
I
was
beat
it's
that.
a defining moment.
It's starting something new.
That's
you know
powerful.
what I'm saying? 3/28/20. That's the date.
Twisted it from
That's
negative to
powerful.
positive.
That's yeah.
And
That's, yeah.
you know what
for
I'm
sure.
saying?
That's the
Like
Yeah.
I said when she was talking, I'm very spiritual. You know, I sit back, I watch a lot of things, I take notes, I do a lot of research. But ultimately, yeah, people got to know that they're the creator of what they want or what plays out in their life. If you feel like, oh, only this gonna happen to me, yeah, then only that's gonna happen to you.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You're responsible
true.
for you.
You know what I'm saying?
That
So what do you-
manifestation.
Hello.
What do you focus more on? Do you focus on the apparel or the Pretty Thug? Like, what's your right now? Your
I focus on my energy.
okay.
I protect that.
I love that answer.
Okay.
I have to make sure that I'm good, because if I'm not good, then everything else not gonna fall in line.
You're absolutely right.
I literally wake up in one day, I'll say 18 hours, just because 24 out of 18, I'm probably sleeping 6 of them. You know what I'm saying? Mm-hmm. 18 hours, I probably wake up, aside from taking a shower, brushing my teeth, washing my ass, or using the restroom, tending to my son on the weeks or on the days of the weeks that I have to do that, I'm literally on this same computer right here with this same hard drive. Or somewhere with my camera. Mm-hmm. Or somewhere networking with somebody. Or, you know what I'm saying? Right. It'll be different environments I'm in, and I'll be sitting around people, and I won't leave the same setting for 3 hours at least. And I'll have people I hear people walking around me, talking shit. You know what I'm saying? It's like, because ultimately perception is reality. Mm-hmm. I could be on the computer being so productive, but anybody else could walk in the room and they could feel like, damn, it looked like she just surfing YouTube. She just watching videos. She just looking at pictures of famous people. She just doing this. She just doing that. You know what I'm saying? And I'm a female. That's the crazy part. Damn, I can't even be a black woman grinding.
I feel like we grind the hardest right now, though.
And that's the crazy part. I literally made a whole T-shirt for myself. Shout out to New Age Mafia.
Big ups to New Age Mafia.
Hottest female in the city is what I made the T-shirt say. You know why? Because I don't know any other female in the city of Tampa that's filming, that's shooting. And I'll say that. You could be better than me. That's cool. I know one female out of Orlando that's hotter than me. But that still don't make me shiver. Because you in Orlando.
No, that's your confidence, girl.
You know what I'm saying? You absolutely right.
I think about it, though. I don't know any other black female
It's my vibe people
shooters.
pay for. Mm-hmm. When people fuck with me, it's my vibe. They know they're going to be protected. Not because that's what you paying me for. But just because I am who I am, you know? Mm-hmm. Number 2, you going to get what you paying for. Number 3, ain't no bad energy. Everybody love my energy. It's crazy.
Oh, you got good energy.
Yeah, you do.
Yeah, for sure.
Listen, I protect that. Thank you. I appreciate that. Yeah. But it's just crazy because on the day-to-day, you'll never know like what one person got to deal with just to keep that good energy.
Oh, I'm sure.
No, that's real.
We all know.
That's
like,
real.
I think that
That's what my
like,
candle is. It's an intention candle, essentially, and it's associated with relationships. That's why it's called an, you know.
I need that.
I wasn't going to go there because I'm the only man in the room.
No,
so
it's nothing on y'all,
No,
but I think that women, we're susceptible to walking away from, you know, bad situations, bad relationships, and it's very heavy. And
Most
you have
definitely.
to do the work to like.
And most people don't
Get
even realize that.
Yeah,
so
to change
boom,
your energy.
Let it be that situation, and you'll have different guys, men, niggas, that, you know, they'll question like, dang, well, why you acting like this? Why you da-da-da? Dang, when I put my foot down, it's an issue. Like, I'm confused.
Okay.
Like,
So,
I'm sorry.
no, you're fine.
no, so
I
I'm
just
curious,
expected a question or something.
well, is that, I was going to say, like, is that work, is all your work like freelance as far as your...
So I literally started out that way, freelance, just because I feel like everybody that get into something new, you should pretty much be focused on networking, not like selling.
Yeah.
That's just my personal opinion.
Okay.
And then I also know what I bring to the table.
That's
so
true.
that being said,
Know your worth, queen.
If I know you fucking with me, then you gonna fuck with the work.
Okay.
Excuse my language.
No, you fine. You totally fine.
No, I just got to say that because
All right.
I'm sexy in real life.
No, you get so we get ready to wrap it up. But before we do, really quick group discussion. I'm going to ask a few questions. Y'all let me know, you know, just pretty much answer. It's really simple. What canceled artists do you still listen to enough? So like how they tried to cancel, what's her name, Doja Cat? I don't listen to her. But.
Wait,
I was gonna say Doja Cat.
I
Yeah.
didn't even know
I
she
still
was
listen to Doja.
canceled. Why she's canceled?
She was canceled, but you can only be canceled. You can only really be canceled if you buy into that. you know what I'm saying, as the artist that got canceled.
But can I know why she was canceled?
Well, she was. Long story short, she was. She's mulatto.
Yeah,
she's half black, half
mm-hmm.
white. But she was leaning more toward the white side.
But there was also some history back when
I was
she was
gonna
dancing.
And
she was a dancer.
Okay,
like
my
stripping?
bad. I was
no,
thinking about
dancing. Like,
you got real intrigue.
I was
like,
like, no, not exotic. No.
Oh,
Just
so
back
is that why City Girls did
City
the
Girls.
remix again and then did not include Doja Cat?
Because
I seen a lot of people
reasons.
in the
Yeah, I was gonna
comments
say,
like,
that's
"Hey,
my
Doja
favorite.
Cat this,
Yeah,
Doja
it's
Cat
probably
that."
affecting records.
However, I would have said the one canceled person that I listened to would be definitely shout out to Tokyo Jets.
She
I'm
canceled.
sorry.
What she canceled for?
Pause. Remember when she said the shit about the all right now keep playing, I'ma choke your ass like George Floyd. Remember she said that? And people tried to take her out like so bad for that. And I was like, yo, like y'all doing the most like she the one shooting these people.
I mean,
that was very distasteful.
Yeah,
that was very
That's
distasteful.
not something you say lightly.
I
though.
tell you this,
no.
I'm not a fan of politics. I'm not a fan of
That ain't
politics.
got nothing to do with politics. That's right
No,
or
it
wrong.
definitely does.
Nah.
But listen, I'm into politics, but I'm not a fan
Like,
of
bitch,
it.
you ain't got no soul at this point.
Right,
No,
yeah,
it
you
ain't
how can you
that.
say
Like,
that? Just blurt
I
it
think
out
it
like
just,
that.
I think it just like kind of flew out. Like, you know what I'm saying?
You
Like,
gotta have a filter.
Sometimes
There's
you
a filter.
say,
all right,
yeah.
all right.
listen,
all right,
first
all right,
off,
hold
not
on.
even something to say this. Who the fuck was recording when she said the shit?
But
Why did you
listen,
even link the video?
Okay, right. All right, go ahead.
We got
Chris.
one more.
Yeah,
Well,
go
no,
ahead.
I'm just gonna just go to the next one because I really am interested in this one. Who do you guys think should do the next versus battle?
Well, Jeezy and
Whoa.
Gucci, you know what I'm saying? I
Now,
think that's
I'm-
about it, you know what I'm
I'm
saying?
definitely looking
You know what I'm
forward to
saying? My
that.
boy's trying to bleed the...
But I would say,
This is.
dang.
I don't know.
I'm thinking because I don't even.
You go ahead.
I'm gonna be real with y'all. I haven't really gotten into the versus battles like that, but the one that I would have wanted to see already happened, and I feel fulfilled.
Monica
Really?
and
Monica
Brandy.
and Brandy?
No, not
Damn.
even though I love Monica and Brandy,
Okay.
but that's not the one that like just
So who was
gave
it?
me life. It was Badu and Jill Scott.
Yeah, I missed that.
Oh, me too. I forgot about
definitely
that.
did.
That was
But
all I
who won?
needed.
Erica.
Who won? I hope it was
There is
Erica.
no winner. There is
I
no
mean,
winner.
you can't. Yeah, with those two.
You don't win. They both won.
Is that a...
And again, that's because Neo Soul.
I love
you know, that's
Erica.
me.
Yeah,
Erica is
she's
my mother.
classic, bro.
She is my artistic
Well,
spiritual
that's
mother.
I grew up on
inspiration.
Jill.
You see what I'm
I
saying?
know,
grew up
I
on
know
Jill
who is
and
Jill
Erica.
Scott from
Wow.
from start to
Who
finish.
is Jill Scott? I can
My
tell.
mom played that. My mom loved Jill Scott.
Me
so
too.
I can't. All of her music, anytime she come on, I listen. I just shut the
no,
fuck up. I
right,
just shut the fuck
yeah.
up. Just fuck it. All right.
They different.
All right. I got two more questions. One, should DNA tests be required at birth?
Ooh.
I don't
would
think so.
see...
I'm gonna say
Okay.
yes.
With
I don't
me
think so.
being myself, I would say no.
Yeah.
However, with how I know the world actually works, I would say just to give everybody peace of mind. You know what I'm saying? Like,
What's the look for?
What?
Go
I
ahead.
think
I
they
mean, it
should
should
only
be
be
an
required if there's a
option.
question. Yeah.
It should be an option.
I mean, it is an option now because
If
after
it's
you
a
have the kid,
question-
they'll ask you and say, "Hey, do you want to birth?"
If it's a question.
I said
if
birth
it's
Oh,
a
do they?
certificate.
question,
They ask you now?
Yeah, they
the
ask you.
same
Oh, I
way
didn't know
the
that.
guy has an option to sign the birth certificate inside the hospital, they should just run the DNA
Might
test.
as well. That's how I
because
feel, too.
think about
It'll
how
eliminate
many
a lot.
bitches
Yeah.
literally go behind the back or whatever done happened. Homeboys done smash your homegirl or your baby mama, and she'll play dumb. Like
That's true.
You,
That
like,
is
you
true,
and I
though.
both know
That's
bitches
true.
will take shit to the grave.
That is true.
You know what I'm saying? If you want to know something, ask me. That's cool. However, it's certain shit that, hey, that's just
Okay.
my business. Hello.
All right, real quick. It's four of us.
Shout out to my mama.
Yeah, big ups to mom. Everybody go around the table. Give us a step. The question is, what are five steps to success? But we kind of running out of time, so everybody go around the table.
I'll
Give
go
one.
first.
Go
I'm gonna
ahead.
be fast. First 5 steps to being productive.
Just give one.
First 5 P's. Duh.
What's the P's?
Productive planning prevents poor performance. Simple.
Gotcha.
You know what I'm
Chris?
saying?
planning.
Just like I said
Lord.
earlier with New Age Mafia.
Okay.
You have a plan and then you execute. I mean, I'm not gonna say I'm perfect. You know, everything ain't going the way I want it. However, that's still based on my performance.
Yeah.
You get what I'm saying?
Gotcha.
You know what I'm saying? If I put in the energy I did with the video,
Yeah.
that's nothing.
I
But
think
everything has its time.
I agree with you. I think for me, it's, I mean, your integrity.
Okay.
I think that's major because you got to keep true to who you are at all times, no matter how high or how low you are.
Yeah.
That's for me. As long as you stay real to who you are,
I agree with that.
Your business will always succeed.
I would say embrace failure and be willing to fail forward, you know, and take every lesson. Like, don't take it as defeat. Take your lessons from failure because they actually help you.
Yeah, I don't believe in that failure is not an option. Failure should be an option. That's how you learn.
Yeah.
Okay. I would say what I'm struggling with now is discipline. I grew up, my mom was a paralegal. I probably said that a million times on here. And my dad was heavily in the streets. So I had discipline growing up on both structures of what to do and what not to do. And then life happened. I grew up and my discipline kind of just fell to the wayside, and I'd be out here tripping sometimes. But outside of that, I think discipline is
saint over here.
I mean, it's just, you know, just even like mentally, just like with little stuff, waking up, being consistent, stuff like that. You know,
but I feel
it
like
takes
that's
that
how
discipline.
life works.
I mean, that's true, but you still gotta. It still
You
has to
have
be
to
a
have
part of
some
your
form.
foundation. You know what I mean? Like
You're
your
absolutely
foundation
right.
might crack, a mudslide might happen, and you know, a little piece chip off, but you gotta be able to.
But you
put it
can't
back.
think just because your parents' foundation was this way that it's gonna work for you.
I mean,
but to that degree though, you should have your own structure.
Yeah,
you should always have some form of structure.
Yeah. All right. Well, I mean, outside of that, we finna go ahead and get up out of here, man. Up jumps the Boogie. It is the boy KP, the man, the myth, the motherfucking legend in the building. Chris, go ahead and, you know, hit the X.
Listen, it was great being here again.
Always.
And, you guys can find me on IG at resilient_C_.
Ladies, y'all gotta get y'all handles, your business, leave a card.
I'll go. So I have 2 Instagram handles right now. Alicia Jasmina is just my main personal page, and then
Let me find you right
Yeah, I was
now.
gonna say,
I thought I found
talking
it.
so fast.
y'all already got my Instagram. What are you talking about?
Okay, Alicia, what's the second name?
Jasmina, which is my middle name. Jasmina. Alicia Jasmina.
Boom, found her. Shop by Gigi. Follow you.
Follow.
Done.
Hey.
All right.
And and then Afrobeats Bay at Afrobeats Bay.
I'm on my way.
For my dance page. And my book can be purchased on Amazon, A Little Black Girl's Book of Poems. And be on the outlook for my candle line.
Yeah.
Looking forward to
Nigga
it.
detox. All y'all
Yes,
toxic ass niggas
nigga
out there.
detox.
They about to light these motherfucking candles and get shit cracking on y'all lame ass.
We already started that. We already got the aromatherapy going on.
All right, here, Alicia, what's your handle on IG and where do people can find you?
I mean, if you want to personally know me, then you can follow me at Chirs by Shawty. However, if you want to talk business, whether it's videography, photography, graphics, I'm pretty thug. Facebook, Instagram.
All right. Well,
ask your homeboy. I'm pretty thug.
Whoa, okay.
And she real pretty too.
She is. You both are beautiful.
Everybody at this table fine. All y'all motherfuckers fine.
Hold up
including
now.
me.
KP being
KP.
modest. Yeah, I was about to say now.
You know what I'm saying? Anyway.
I didn't want to say it, but KP is the prettiest in here.
Man, God.
Hello.
Y'all gotta go on here,
My
man.
locks longer, but he is doing more work.
Everybody
You
be
feel
safe,
me?
okay?
Man, anyway, y'all stay ready. Y'all ain't got to get ready. We love y'all. We out.
That part, stay there.